Understanding epilepsy. Why awareness and respect matter. Epilepsy is a neurological condition that affects the brain and causes repeated seizures. A seizure happens when there is a sudden burst of electrical activity in the brain, which can temporarily affect how a person moves, feels, or behaves. Some seizures look dramatic, like shaking or falling, while others can be very subtle, such as staring into space or briefly losing awareness. Epilepsy can develop for many different reasons. In some cases, it is caused by genetics, meaning a person may be born with a higher chance of having it. In other cases, it can appear after a brain injury, infection, lack of oxygen at birth, or other medical conditions. Sometimes, doctors cannot find a clear cause at all. This means epilepsy can happen to almost anyone, at any time in life. Although epilepsy is not always deadly, it can be dangerous in certain situations. For example, a person could get injured during a seizure, especially if it happens near water, on the road, or at a high place. There is also a rare but serious risk, called sudden unexpected death in epilepsy, SUDEP. This is why proper treatment, understanding, and support are very important. It is important to remember that people with epilepsy are not strange or less capable. They may simply experience the world differently. Some people with epilepsy can be more sensitive to stress, lights, or lack of sleep, as these can trigger seizures. Others may process information more slowly, especially if their condition or medication affects concentration and memory. If someone seems slower at learning or needs more time to understand something, like math or new information, it does not mean they have another condition, or that they are less intelligent. It simply means their brain is working under different conditions, and they may need patience and support. That is why people should never be indifferent or dismissive toward those with epilepsy. Anyone can develop this condition, and many people already live with it quietly. Respect, kindness, and understanding can make a huge difference in their lives. People with epilepsy deserve to feel safe, included, and respected. They are just like everyone else. They have goals, talents, and emotions. What they need most is not judgment, but empathy. If we take the time to understand epilepsy, we can create a world where people feel supported instead of isolated. And that matters more than anything.